Jack had already taken down more than 800 enemies with his bare hands, but the fight still wasn't over. Next, he was coming for the man in charge. Before he could get any farther, a female assassin stepped in to block his path. Jack didn't hesitate for even a second. He sent her flying into the wall with one brutal kick. Then a huge thug tried to jump him from behind, but Jack saw right through it. With a quick two-finger strike, he dropped the big man with ease. Then came the third assassin, but he was no match for Jack either. Jack cut him off with a kick and sent him flying to his death. Just like that, Jack stormed into the next room, and there he finally found the rich man and his daughter, both tied up. But there was another killer waiting inside. This assassin stayed completely calm when he saw Jack. That was because he wasn't just any hitman. He was Jack's former senior brother from the same martial arts school. They had trained together since they were children, but the legendary Iron Leg technique could only be passed down to one disciple. Their master believed Jack was the true prodigy, so he chose to teach it to him. The senior brother couldn't accept that. He secretly tried to learn it on his own, but when the master found out, he was thrown out of the school. For the past 10 years, he had devoted himself to mastering Iron Fist Kung Fu, all for one reason: to settle the score with Jack's Iron Leg technique once and for all. And just like that, the two men clashed. The fight started instantly, and neither one could gain the upper hand. They battled for what felt like hundreds of exchanges, yet still couldn't decide a winner. Realizing they would both collapse from exhaustion if this kept going, Jack finally found an opening. He snapped his senior brother's ribs with one kick, then followed up by crushing his knee. In the end, Jack chose not to kill him out of respect for their past as fellow disciples. But just then, one of the boss's men fired a cheap shot from the side and killed the senior brother on the spot. The moment Jack saw that, he charged forward for revenge. But before he could reach them, he was shot straight through the heart. Everyone thought it was over. They thought Jack was dead for sure. But in the very next second, Jack's eyes suddenly flew open, and with one savage kick, he sent the gunman straight to hell. The reason was simple. Jack was born different. A normal person's heart is on the left side of the chest, but Jack's heart was on the right. And just like that, Jack completed his revenge all by himself and rescued the kidnapped father and daughter. At the very end of the story, Jack returned to the mountain where he had trained as a child, carrying his senior brother's ashes with him. He cast the ashes into the wind and began a brand new chapter of his life. And with that, the film comes to an end.